All right, here we are. I am at 3651 Stressa Lane. It's going for 340,000. Let's go ahead. Nice neighborhood. It's a corner lot, so it's a big lot. Let me go ahead and show you the neighborhood. Very nice neighborhood. A lot of cul-de-sacs around here, which is good. Here's the other part. Pretty decent landscaping over there. Nothing crazy, easy to maintain. The color tones are good. It looks like they recently painted outside at one time. Not bad. Long walkway to get to it, so it's pretty far back onto the lot. A little bit of love you can throw up here. It's been on the market for like 50 something days, so 54 days. So that's probably why all this is not really as updated and cleaned as you want it to be. There's a side of the house. Decent paint job, like I said, outside. Looks pretty good. Nice gutters. It looks like the roof and gutters are somewhat newer, as you can see. Hose right there. These are weeds, so all this will have to get cleaned up. Okay. All right, we're gonna walk our way inside. So, walking in, I'd probably knock this wall down at one point. It doesn't need to be done right now, but it would definitely open this place up. No door stopper there, kind of damaged that. Front door is okay. There you go, that. All right, this is, you would think in the pictures it looks a little bit better than it does in person, in the sense of it kind of needs a paint job, man. I mean, it looks like someone was just recently living here. You can see there's like some nails, screws still in there. When you look at this, it looks good. I'd probably leave it, but I want you to know that it's not like you can see it's a kind of a lip right here. So just a couple things that would have to get done. Here's looks like it may have been there's Jenga, so it may have been an Airbnb, to tell you the truth. Countertops are nice, faucet's nice, and here's nice. Fireplace is nice. Floors are decent, get away with them. A little bit of crack right here. And a little bit of a crack right there. And there's also, just so you know, a small dip going down this way. Windows, probably the window seals look like they could use another coat of paint for sure. And here's a view of the kitchen again. I like that up there. That's really neat. So but besides that one area, I don't see really any more cracks. I'd put a mantle up here to kind of clean that up. Okay. Nice cabinets, nice countertops. This was all well done. The kitchen was definitely upgraded. Stove's on its way out. I'd probably put a new stove there. So if you're going to Airbnb it, you got Whirlpool, you got a little Bosch right here, which is a nicer one. Still like dishes in there. Undermounted sink. I like the little gold. It's nice. Not bad. Has a magnet to it. The fridge usually doesn't come with the house, but hey, if it's going to Airbnb, actually not bad. And this one's clean. This is your pantry, so you know. Kind of half-assed. I'd probably paint it. You see down there, it's kind of older. AC filter goes right there. Keep in mind, there's a lot of traffic right there, so that's going to definitely need to be replaced quite often. And here's your dining room area. Okay, we're going to go to the bedrooms. Digital thermostat right here. The black doors are cool, but, I don't know. I'd probably want to paint them white so it gives more light. That's off. I'd probably replace the ceiling fan. There's a TV in here. Like I said, I think this was an Airbnb. It may have been. Here's some stuff that needs to get filled in. Again, a paint job would look better in here. Updated fixtures, which are pretty cool. Here's another bedroom. Those sliding doors are going to cause problems in the future, just so you know. And again, it's kind of janky, I'll say. They're getting power and running it. So we definitely need to fix that. That is not up to code at all. Backyard, the windows are decent. And that's also the case, just so you know, over here. I would definitely not recommend we continue with that idea. All right, here's the bathroom. Somewhat updated because this is kind of older. Could use some cleaning of the caulking around, especially if you're going to Airbnb it. But then this is not bad. They put a decent vanity, but then of course, you're looking over here, the paint job is not perfect. These are very shallow sinks. They look great on pictures, but reality is, this one's not running over, but these are pretty shallow. Toilet. Okay. All right, here's another bedroom. You can see on the ground, needs to get another quartz trim. Gotta put a quarter round around here and paint them. So you gotta definitely put quarter round around the trim. The flooring is not completed. All right, this is gonna lead us to the garage. Kind of needs to be repainted, it's just not finished. Here's our washer and dryer. Countertop, that's cool, that works. We're gonna go into the garage. Okay. Not bad. Looks like, again, people are living here or something. Just recently just moved out. Has an opener, which is good. A lot of space in here. Water heater right there. Breaker box, shut off. All that looks okay. Over here, looks like this is newer. Square D, not bad. Very level, just one crack, nothing to worry about, in my opinion. Okay, we're gonna go back in. Cool light fixtures. All right. So that was 3 bedrooms over here, and then we're gonna go to the master. Little closet right here. All right, master. Kind of a longer master. Decent windows. Now this needs to be, I'd probably replace this vanity. These seashells don't work. And then you got this closet right there. You have another closet right here. But this shower, I'll just make all this one large shower. No, it's not very doable. Just clear all this, make one large shower. That's gonna cost you about $5,000. Another closet, so 2 closets, then you got a private toilet right here. But again, I would recommend that you clear that out. This whole bathroom is gonna cost you about $7,500 to update, which I recommend you do. All right, pretty neat. I like that, how they have that set up. I'm gonna finish up in the back. Back is pretty nice. All right, so here we go. They had like a dog area right there. Probably gotta get rid of that. And all of this needs to get cleaned up. So, I mean, you're gonna have to put some new grass or something over there to make it look nice. Could definitely use some attention out here in the sense of, it's nice in the sense of there's a lot of space, especially being a corner lot. Yeah, you gotta do something with that dog. Get rid of all this and just make it a nice rock garden if you want. Probably the best route to go. Fence back there is not bad. This covered patio is pretty cool. And then over here, grass has seen better days. A little digging up over there. And it looks like over here it's lifted up quite a bit. And then over here, got the AC that's not sitting on a pad, so that needs to be fixed up. Alrighty, I am gonna head out. I will share an email with you, some more thoughts, and we'll go from there. It looks like a dog kind of was clawing on this. Alrighty, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you soon.